After suffering a serious motorcycle accident which shattered his femur, personal trainer O'Neill Luscombe began focusing on self-rehab techniques to overcome his injuries.
If you're able to tap into your mental state and just push yourself through, mental barriers that make you want to say, I can't do this and this is not for me, and be able to push through those things, I think that's what's going to be the best motivating factor for in the gym. Not really the weights, but how far you can push yourself mentally to be able to make it into a lifestyle.
Whether you're hitting the gym for rehab, to build muscle, or for weight loss, Luscombe suggests sticking to a regular workout regime is critical.
I would say about 3 times a week minimum, because you want to hit everything about twice a week, right? So you want to hit your legs twice a week, your upper body twice a week, and then your core twice a week. So if you're doing 3 days, that's a bare minimum. Max, I would say 6 days a week. Me personally, I do 4, so I'll do upper body twice and then lower body twice. And that gives me enough time to rest in between and get things done at home as well. For weight loss, I would say do 45-minute weight training and then maybe 15 minutes of cardio at the end. If you're short for time, HIIT means high intensity interval training. You can bust that out in 15 minutes and you just go very high intensity. It'll save you an hour on the treadmill, and it's also a lot of fun. So I'd say about an hour.
But if you're looking to build that sought-after six-pack, it's not as straightforward as it seems.
Here's the thing with the core. If you're over a certain amount of body fat, for women it'd be over 25% body fat, for men over 15. Don't even bother working your abs, because all you're gonna do is just push your belly out by building muscle underneath your stomach. If you really, really wanna get those abs to pop, you gotta focus on being in a calorie deficit and getting that body fat under 15 for men, under 25 for women. But if you wanna work your core, it's a little bit different, right? It's almost like a protection around it's basically stabilizing your spine. That's what the core means, right? To strengthen the stability of your spine. So things like planks, isometric moves like holding the cable, it's called a Palloff press, and you hold the cable, and what it does is forces your spine to hold that weight and strengthen your spine. But for direct ab work, you have to be under a certain amount of body fat to see the abs.
But to get in the best shape of your life, it's not enough to just hit the gym. Nutrition plays a major role.
For supplement stacks, everybody's gonna be different, because let's say you're going for fat loss, you're gonna wanna have maybe some kind of fat burner in there, some kind of BCAAs to preserve your lean muscle while you're working out, so it stops it from breaking down. Everyone needs to have some kind of protein powder. Glutamine is also good for people that are trying to lose some fat but keep their muscle at the same time. Creatine would be creatine is the most studied supplement in the world, and it's the best supplement to increase your natural strength, right? So that's very good for people that are just trying to get big and bulk up a little bit.
But Luscombe warns, not all supplements are created equal.
There's a lot of bad products out there, just like there's a lot of bad hair products, there's a lot of bad supplements, right? You always want to get third-party tested supplements. It'll say it on the label that they get sent out to another factory to get third-party tested, and then it gets sent back. So the cheaper brands, they don't do that because they tested themselves. So anything can pass. A lot of fillers in the products, and it's really no good. So it's better to spend that $90 on a tub of protein as opposed to a cheap $30 brand. Pre-workouts, they're not really third-party tested because there's just a lot of stuff in there, a lot of caffeine. I would recommend pre-workout if you're one of those people that feel like you're too tired to go to the gym and you don't really like coffee, but you want a little bit of a pick-me-up. So you can take a pre-workout. Shouldn't take it every day, but you should maybe minimize it to maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But it's good stuff, if you ask me.
For Halton News, I'm Trisha Jarrett.